Call the meeting to order, and would you call the roll of the members that are present?
Member Durock,
Here.
Member Schultz,
Here.
Member Murphy,
Here.
and Chairman Bob Carter.
Here, the next item will be to admit the members who are appearing remotely. This is, presumably the same reasons as, last night, so can I have a motion to admit, Mr. Rahman and Mr. Moran, by Zoom? By Mr. Murphy, seconded by Mr. Schultz. Any discussion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
To approve. And no, so you guys are admitted. Let the record reflect that both Mr. Rahman and Mr. Moran are attending remotely.
Thank you.
There's no public comment to be heard. We have no minutes to approve. We have one case on the agenda, that is Z 048 Lucky 7 Bistro. That's a variation to allow a video gaming cafe restaurant within 1,000 feet of an existing video gaming cafe restaurant. So-and-so terminal establishment. Matter was published in the Daily Herald on October 16, 2025. And I have an objection by the Village of Addison. No comments from any of the other authorities. Would you identify yourself, sir?
Yes, I am the Lucky Seven Bistro, and I'm the owner of the their stuff. And we come here today to.
Wait. What I meant was give us your name and address.
Oh, my name is address is Ranchor by Patel, 256 Ellendale Drive, Bloomingdale, Illinois.
Spell your first name, please.
Ranchhod.
Okay, Mr. Patel, who's with you?
He's my cousins.
My name is Harry Patel.
Are you testifying?
Yes.
Would you both raise your hand and be sworn in?
You do solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give at this cause and out here will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, first of all, do you have a survey as exhibit number 1? And that would be this is an existing structure, right?
Yes. Right here. Can I give you the file? I got the all file here.
Give me whatever you want, but I'd like a survey as
Service over there.
exhibit number 1.
And then.
Can I come over there? It's okay?
Yeah.
Blueprints are.
We're pretty informal, Mr. Patel.
Yeah, this is all file from the health department, fire department, so
You gotta, we have to identify these as exhibits, but the first exhibit is a survey.
So, yeah, I got it.
Excellent. Okay, so we have applied a survey that will mark as petitioner's exhibit number 1. And then, before you just sort of dump this file on us, let's go through what your presentation is. And see how these documents relate to your presentation, certificate of occupancy. What are you trying to tell us with these?
So we are here our blueprints. When we start getting the construction.
I didn't swear you in, did I? Did we swear him in?
Yes.
I'm
You
sorry,
sworn
go
in.
ahead.
So this is my construction blueprints, approval from the zoning, approval from the fire department, approval from the health department, approval from everybody. We get the approval from the 2023. And we are today here in the court to try to get my license.
Okay. I don't need your blueprints.
Okay.
And I don't think we need them in the file. On the other hand, if you feel that you are somehow being ill-served by not submitting your blueprints, I'll take them. Then here is a building permit from 2023.
Yes.
What story does this piece of paper tell us?
So we start, start getting my approval, start getting my blueprint approval after I get my building permit, after I get, I did all the construction is like ready to go. And we are today try to get the license and we paid already the liquor license money too, and they accepted. Right? So I just want to say, I just need move forward with my business and I want to open my store.
Let me explain. All of these other authorities have granted you permission, but you don't have zoning permission because you are within 1,000 feet of an existing video gaming cafe. I'm gonna take,
I got the zoning permission from Paul House too.
good for Paul House.
Okay.
I have an invoice and a paid check, which I'll take as Group Exhibit 2. And this is a liquor license payment, so that'll be Exhibit 2. Then I have a fire department document, which I'll take as Group Exhibit 3. I have do you really need to give us this?
No, I just has quiet, so I just keep it in quiet.
Okay, well, I don't need your file.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
And whatever the
Yeah,
IRS
that
thing
one is
is,
for the,
what's this for?
that's like a permit and you see the, like here on the.
From 2023, this is a permit. But what is it that you're trying to tell us with this permit? What's it a permit for?
A permit for the constructions, doing for my business, doing for my license.
All right, so you've got a story to tell us that you've already spent a lot of money and this is part of that story. A 2023 permit, which we'll take as Exhibit 3. Then Safe Built gives us something that I don't recognize. What is this supposed to be?
This is for when we submit our blueprint for the business.
Yeah.
And then this get involved to pass all the zoning permits, constructions and all that. This is I don't know, they're using the third party, I don't know.
This is a third party,
Like,
like an inspection report?
yeah, that's all,
Like a
yes.
Permit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You feel that that's important to have in the zoning file?
Is, what we did, we just want to give it you, that's it.
No, I want relevant documents related to the fact of why you should be within 1,000 feet of another facility. And I don't care if you were pre-approved or they said your building permit works. We will stipulate, or you can offer a stipulation that you were pre-approved for liquor license, for building permits, and for whatever else. You want us to take notice of that?
I'm not trying to give you the notice for that, but I'm trying to give it you what we did 2023 and up to today, we are 2025. We finished the whatever DuPage County requirement, we finished that work. And we spent thousands of dollars over there paying the rent, other things, and we are still.
I know you're not represented by an attorney, but what you are saying is that since the county has issued other permits, I should be given this permission under zoning, right? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yes.
And since you spent a lot of money in reliance on what the county previously submitted, we should grant this zoning relief. Is that right?
Yes.
And the dates for that go all the way back to 2023 through 2025, right?
Yes, because we finished all this, the approval from the fire department, health department, we just finished the 2025.
Okay. I'll take this.
If you feel it's okay, if you're not, then I can.
No, I can't make your case. You should have a lawyer if you don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
The commercial lease, why would you offer that?
Because I spend money there, that's why.
Okay. Well, we'll take notice. You can just testify. You don't have to give us the lease.
Okay,
Just tell us you spent money.
this is on my proof, that's why.
Proof that you spent money?
What is my lease say, what is the like,
You
I
want us to
spend,
take your lease? I'll put your lease in the record. Give us
That's
the
okay,
lease.
that's okay. Thank you.
All right. Now tell us, if we could get around to it, why you should be within 1,000 feet of another facility.
So if I may, can I add something?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I was a
You tell us your name.
Yeah, I'm Harry Patel, and I would like to add, Mr. Patel did a lease in 2022. And then we start the process for the construction and then apply for the permits, going through the meetings, and we got approval from zoning on 2023 of September. And then Health, Fire and Building give us approval on November 6, 2023 for the build outs. That's where we started the build out process. And then from the build out process, we have to go through so many inspections, HVACs, the plumbings and electrics and etc. At that point, ordinance didn't change. So we checked the ordinance with the DuPage County about, are we gonna get the license in the future or not? So we start construction and then the ordinance changed in, I think in May 2024, which we didn't know about, right? And then we did whatever we could to finish the project. We went through every inspections and over inspections. And then finally we got the permit, occupancy permit from, DuPage County to open up the business in March 2025. And then we went pay for the liquor license and we submit application, we submit all the paperwork, and all of a sudden we weren't aware of there is another establishment is there and the ordinance is changed. So since the February, they're paying the rent, every month. They didn't get the rent break. They pay all the permits, they pay the construction cost, zoning fees, fire monitoring systems. They did everything, whatever was required, by the state bill. They review, and they took a very long time. It took us 6 months to just get permits to do the build out, right? And then we were aware of there's another establishment nearby. And then the ordinance changed in May 2024. And then when he went to apply for the liquor license, that's where, they said, oh, you have to wait. There was, you have to wait that there's another establishment and you have to go to the board meeting. So this is what we're here for. We never knew that there was another establishment coming us,
I understand that. That's the case with a lot of other people in
Yeah.
your circumstance. All right, let me ask you some questions. What is the name of the other gaming facility near you?
It's a liquor store,
What's the name of it?
Royal Liquor.
Royal Liquor.
Yeah.
How long have they had gaming?
They haven't got it. I believe they're still waiting for the state approvals.
They don't have gaming?
They're waiting for the state approval. After we get approval from DuPage County, it has to go to the state. And then state usually takes 6 months to 9 months for them to, do the inspections. They have to go to the state board meetings. State have to come to the inspection.
Yeah, I understand that. There's no gaming in the other facility.
I'm not aware if they have it or not.
Do you have gaming currently in your facility?
We haven't opened the business yet.
You haven't, nothing's
It's
open.
ready to open. Everything
What-
is built.
What will the business be?
This business going to be a gaming cafe, just
That's it, nothing
just a
else,
cafe,
not a
that's all.
restaurant that
Nada.
has gaming, it's
No.
It's a
just,
bar,
just to
actually, it's bar.
bar with
with,
the serves the bottled beer.
so in order to have gaming, you have to have liquor.
Yes.
Your liquor is, we got some beer bottles, cause we really want the gaming, but if we gotta have
Well,
beer
we-
bottles, we'll have beer bottles.
That's what we approved for. I think it's a G1 license that he applied and it's, I think, specific, specially
Right,
made.
so this one is different than some of our other cases, cause this is a prospective application, right? It's for the future.
for
But
the-
you're not open yet.
Because we don't want to, we don't have the license yet. That's what we're here for, to open up.
Understood. Are you otherwise ready to open?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
we like almost close 6 months, we ready to open in 6 months.
So our occupancy, we got it in the March. So since March, we were waiting.
What is the distance?
At the same shop, it's a strip center with the 4 shops. It's in a strip center, the Royal Liquor and Lucky 7.
It's right next door, right?
You guys, are you familiar with this?
No, I was just checking on Google Maps.
Oh. Don't it?
But it's right next to their place, in
Yeah.
the strip mall, so.
Oh, it
they're,
is? Okay.
yeah. Good touch.
Okay. I think we should continue this hearing. Because you present a slightly different case than several of our others. But you can't come in here and say, well, I did all these things and now I just need you guys to approve. We have to have some basis to approve this.
Okay.
Now, so in other words, we need to understand from you what you think the reason for this rule is, the 1,000-foot rule. We have to know precisely where it is. We have to know whether there's heavy concentration of traffic or whatever. What your anticipated traffic count will be, how you make that evaluation. So you have to give us something to hang your hat on, hang our hats on, other than, hey, suddenly they pulled the rug out from them. I get that part. And I don't know what the county board will do with all these cases. But my inclination is not to just say, well, there's been a little snafu, so I guess you're approved. You gotta make the case for why this rule should be excused, why the 1,000-foot rule should be excused. And what I mean by why, I don't mean, well, because we spent all this money. It's because the reason for the rule is XYZ, and in this circumstance, we don't violate that. We don't create a heavy concentration of traffic or whatever the other purposes of this rule might be. So would you like to maybe get some advice? Because my intention, I don't know what the other board members are. My intention is to distinguish between these cases and the people that have come in here and said, this isn't fair because the county led me down the path and now I'm told I can't be approved because I'm too close to a church or whatever. However, if people come in and say, yes, I'm technically within 1,000 feet of for instance, a religious institution, but look at these circumstances. The religious institution is on the other side of a highway. There's no traffic. It operates, 2 hours a week, and I operate at different times. So then there's reasons for us to say, well, and maybe we should grant a variation. Yeah,
We are not like close to no school.
I'm using that as an example.
Okay.
We're within 1,000 feet, like right next door, I guess, of another gaming establishment.
But if we know that, we not even
We were
start
in
the
the
my
process of doing anything,
I
right?
get that.
Because this is like something life cost, stuff, because we spend like $1,000, like $100,000
Still paying the
dollars.
rent every month.
And
You didn't hear what I said.
I did.
I cannot make the decision based on how much it cost you.
But this-
Others can, policymakers can. I'm not a policymaker.
I know, but, when they approved, for the building permits and everything, has to go through the zoning at that time. At that time, zoning approved that, and that's the reason.
That's an estoppel argument. I don't buy an estoppel argument, because there can be administrative mistakes. But I'm not gonna compound an administrative mistake by saying somebody else made a mistake, therefore I will approve it,
okay,
in my opinion. I will exercise judgment based on an argument that the reasons for the ordinance don't technically apply to this particular case, or it will not be offensive according to the variation standards if you grant this petition because of the following reasons. So I'm suggesting you need to spend a little more money to develop those I'm sorry, I don't mean to be facetious. He developed those arguments because I'm far more sympathetic to your circumstance than I am for some of these other cases that just come in and say, well, we did it because we've been doing it for a long time.
You know, and also is what happened when we come to the in the DuPage County, when we apply for the liquor license. And the liquor license department also tell us that you have to go through the zonings and all that. And once you pass, come to us and pick up the license. So that's all we need, like a
That's an
license.
estoppel argument.
Okay, it's same thing.
I'm not, it's not, it is not persuasive to me. It may be to the others, it may be to the full county board that makes the final decision, and you can bet the ranch on that if you want. But I'm suggesting to you that we reschedule your case and you make some arguments that relate to the zoning, not you did all this stuff and now you're changing the rules on us. Understood?
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. Does anybody have a different sense of this? Cause I don't mean to be, driving the bus here. But I mean, it's.
I
such a
mean, we are
simple case.
difficult situations right now. We've been 2023, we are working with this project in long time, and we are end up with these things after 2 years. And you have to with that time, it's not low change 2024. If we know that, we stop right there. Why because this is life cost stuff. Now we are in some situation right here and not opening my business, and we keep going to pay the up to 5 year we
Patel,
yeah.
That is a very common sense statement, but it has no place here because you've said it 5 times. And what I'm telling you is.
But for us, it's that's what is bother us.
ordinance.
For us is that's what is bother us. Why? Because
I get it.
we are in the that situations we are in the debt right now with not getting the liquor license.
You understand that I am trying to do you a favor
Okay.
by telling you, spend some time, come back and make an argument as to why you, based on the standards of zoning, forget, if somebody, let me finish that sentence. Based on the zoning standards, you have an argument why you should be granted this relief, which incidentally lasts forever. The request you made lasts forever. So we can never go back on that. Because a variation lasts forever. I'm really, honest to God, I'm trying to give you a break by allowing you time to develop some arguments based on the zoning. If I was your lawyer, I would say, these are the basic facts. This is the circumstance. Here's the traffic. What can the reason for this be? For this ordinance be? Well, is it based on a heavy concentration of traffic? Here's our anticipated customer flow. Here's how long they stay. This is why I know that information because I'm experienced in this business or I have these nationwide studies or whatever. But give us something that relates to zoning.
Okay. When we come back again,
I don't care.
what is the next,
You tell us. Well, wait a minute. I've been going back and forth all day about the November sixth recommendation hearing.
Yeah.
Which we won't have because we don't have any cases. So we could make it. We could set it for November 6th, right? Is that okay with your schedule, Ashlyn?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine with me. We don't have to re-notify for this, right? Cause it's.
No, I'm continuing to a date certain right now.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Is that next Thursday? Yeah. Can you do next Thursday?
Yes.
Can you get your
I think we need.
team together by then?
Okay.
Probably
You
have
can.
more time, no?
No.
Do surveys and everything. I think-
Bob, can I jump in with a question?
Yes.
I'm looking at my Google Maps. And I
Dennis,
look up 19W340 West Lake Street. Is that correct for your address, guys?
No, we are 344.
344. Okay. So across the street though, is that American Tap? Is that
Yeah.
the other gaming place?
No, I think it's a
American
bar and
Tap.
brewery and restaurant.
American
American
Tap.
Tap, yes.
Okay. Just like Bob said, advice is to see what's going on. He's giving you an excellent opportunity. I'm telling you that right now, because we can't look at what you've gone through.
Okay.
but others may. I don't have any, we got a flood of these cases because of what appears to be some administrative errors. But I'm just a chump that got asked to sit on the zoning board like these other guys. I don't fix problems, policies. Others may, others at the next level, they say, we don't care what the zoning board said. We're gonna approve all of these, or none of them, I don't know.
Is already there, like so many bars already, one bar is there, like Lacy's is there, like there's already so many gaming is there. So what is like something is gonna be like one more approval and that's parking lot.
Couldn't
And
agree with you more, as a common sense matter. And where does it end? We have this ordinance. If we grant yours and these others, the next guy can come in and say, I don't care what that rule says. You've set a precedent. I want one next to you. And what is the county gonna say then?
then you can say, we are like 2023 doing this stuff. Be
Grandfather.
2023, that time is not even like start this zoning. That time is no zoning at all that time. you know?
Nobody's made that argument of all of the cases that have been put before us.
Like, think of this way, I do construction so many times, like, okay, we're building a restaurant and, all right, we got
building
approved
the
for
gas
everything.
station like
And then,
that. And then,
I-
then you guys come back and say, no gas station. Then
or-
what about the,
or-
like
or,
my
hey,
money
don't
and
even
like.
I
see
can't
it.
take two people speaking at once.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
So I've been building restaurants and gas stations and hotels and motels, and after you've done the construction, hey, you cannot get occupancy, the zoning change and the neighborhood doesn't want it. I mean, it's, this is the first case I have seen, like, after you build, the build out is finished, you get the occupancy, then you can't get a license.
That's a perfect argument to go to
It
court.
never happened before.
Like, is a perfect argument to go to court on administrative rule and complain that we made an arbitrary and capricious decision. All this stuff requires lawyers.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think 1 week is not enough. We need probably more time. We gotta get the lawyer, we gotta get the surveys,
Okay.
we gotta study the roads, we gotta study
I'll-
late night traffics, there's a lot to do.
And it's
Whatever you
like
want.
small cafe, it's not like something huge. It's only like small bar.
1,000
It's
square
not
feet.
even 1,000 square foot.
So,
And it lasts forever and it sets a precedent. And where does it end? Where does it stop if we just say, gee, we have this rule, but we're looking the other way with respect to 20 cases because mistakes were made?
And there is already 4 cafe around me within mile,
Okay.
like within mile.
question, the argument is like, okay, we'll almost finish the build out, everything is done, and now you find out
We
you
are like
can't get a license.
closing.
I was
That's-
very sympathetic to you.
Yeah, and then the landlord is knocking the door on first.
And 5 year we still got lease. We're gonna stuck like 5 year over there, but
Let's-
nothing.
Let's rethink this. I'm offering you the opportunity
Okay.
to come back in a month if you want and try to put some cogent arguments together. Because I said you have a very sympathetic circumstance and all you need to do is address some zoning things, not the story that you've told us 7 times. If you say, I'm really not gonna be able to do that at the end of the day, we'll make the decision. along with all the others, based on the record that you made tonight. And you may indeed get relief from, this goes now to essentially the county board in two different settings. We don't make the final decision. So if you want to go with that, then go with that. Or I'll set you for another hearing. You can decide later and you can at the next hearing, you can say, I have nothing else to offer, decide the case. I don't care what you do.
Okay, we have exclusions, 2 weeks from.
Can you have the like 2 weeks or something, like about 3 weeks?
Can I let you know over the email?
November 20th,
No, we have to set it right now.
Okay, November 20th, I think that sounds fine.
wanna do that,
Yeah.
November 20th at 6 PM?
Wait a second. Didn't you tell me? So we're having 18, 19, and 20?
No, 19 and 20.
19 and 20? Didn't you? Man, I'm so confused. Before we went on the record in the case, you said we have two other cases, an appeal and another case for the 19th and 20th.
We're looking at those two. But if we're gonna continue this, we.
Oh, well, so he can take the 20th and you bump the next guy. Okay, done. We'll set you for November 20.
Okay.
6 o'clock in this room.
All right,
Okay? Excellent.
thank you guys. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. We have no old business, no new business, and so we are adjourned for the evening. These will still be your exhibits.